He stepped right on top.
You're watching Man Cave with Big Mike and Jay, covering all the sports you love on the National Streaming Sports Roku channel.
What's going on? Back after a week off, a lot of stuff going on. Everybody working and busy and stuff, so had to do that. But I'm back. Scully's supposed to be here, but he dealing with the hotel Wi-Fi right now, so it's gonna be just me for now. But if you're here, I appreciate it. If you're watching, hope you like the visual because it's just me. But we gonna do like we usually do, recap this past week. I might, preview a couple games from the upcoming week, throw some college in there, MLB going on. Yeah, some good stuff right now. Them Yankees not looking good for them. But let's get into some football, man. Start with the Thursday night game, the Vikings-Rams, which was a good game. The Vikings been on the roll. They coming off a loss. I actually thought they would come out and win that game, wreak some havoc and just bounce back from that loss. But the Rams showed up. Matthew Stafford had a big game. He didn't get sacked at all. So the Vikings defense was not he has 0 pressures, 0 sacks. So he was clean for the whole entire game. You give Matthew Stafford a clean pocket, and he will carve you up. 25 for 34, 279, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Like I said, 0 sacks. Pretty good. I like it. But the big part of that was he got his guys back. He got Puka and Cooper back, and Puka right off the top, 7 for 106, didn't get a touchdown. Kupp got in the end zone, 51 yards on 5 catches. So not too bad. I like what I saw from the Rams, actually. I thought they would have a better season, but they had some early injuries. The Vikings, I don't know if this hurts the Vikings. I just, 2 in a row. They got to hope that they don't lose a third in a row. And it's Sam Darnold, so he's still proving himself. The running game for both teams was the Rams 32 for 107. Kyron Williams 23 for 97. 0 touchdowns every week. I wonder how many teams it's going to be this week with 0 rushing touchdowns. Oh, and on the other side, 22 for 64 total, 0 touchdowns. So neither team scored a rushing touchdown, man. Aaron Jones, 19 for 58 yards. Their offense, Sam Darnold, 18 for 25, 242 touchdowns, 3 sacks, 20. Man, listen. Sam Darnold, that's not a bad game from Sam Darnold. Got to throw more touchdowns, of course, if Matthew Stafford's throwing 4. The object is to score more points. The running game just didn't look good. I don't know. Aaron Jones, I don't know if he is going to be enough for them to get through the playoffs, if they get to the playoffs, which I think they will. They're on pace to get to the playoffs. Justin Jefferson, of course, 8, 115. He didn't get in the end zone. The next highest is 32 for 37, Aaron Jones. Oliver, 2 for 30, 22, 2 for 22. It's just the receiving core is Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. So as long as he does what he does, somebody else is going to have to step up eventually and help him out because he's not going to be able to win games by himself. And if you're not getting no rushing touchdowns, yeah, you expecting Justin Jefferson to score 3 and 4 touchdowns a game, and that's you putting a lot on him. Good win. The Rams go to 3 and 4. Vikings go to 5 and 2. But I think they'll be fine. I don't think that's too bad of a loss. I think they'll actually be fine. Let's see. Next game, Eagles, Bengals in Cincinnati, and I was hoping Scully was going to be on for this, but his internet ain't hotel internet trash. So But I was very disappointed in our defense giving up 37 points. We started out strong. We started out strong. I liked what we was doing, but when you rush for 58 yards, we got in the end zone, but 58 total rushing yards, man. We gotta figure out a way to get more rushing yards or bring somebody in that can actually run the ball. I don't know what's going on with that department, man. I'm not liking it at all. But our defense, man, that's such a liability. It's such a liability, and I don't know what they need. It's the secondary for sure for me, because we get to the quarterback, things like that. It's that secondary, man. Those safeties, we get beat a lot, man. We just give up too much stuff, man. And Mike Gesicki, he's 7 for 73. Jamar 9 for 54. Whenever T. Higgins isn't in the game, it just we look like a completely different team. Like, we can't even run the same offense and do the same things that we do when T. Higgins is in the game. It takes a lot of pressure off Jamar. It takes a lot of pressure off of everybody, actually. What's his name? The little Italian kid. He had 0. I don't even know if he had 3 targets. But he didn't get a catch. That's not going to work if T. Higgins is not in the game. So we got to find some playmaking, some playmakers, and that defense is the liability. We went to 3-5. We 0-4 at home. Like, we haven't won a home game yet. And to me, that's detrimental to what we was trying to do. I think this is a season where we just, and whatever happens, man. We just hoping for a high draft pick at this point, because it's not looking too good for us, man. Jalen Hurts, 16. Actually, Joe Burrow, 26 for 37, 234, touchdown, interception. Only got sacked 1 time. So that was good. We haven't been giving up a lot of sacks. Joe shows up, but we can't run the ball, man. We won't win a lot of games like that. On the other side, Jalen Hurts, 16 for 20, 236 and a touchdown. We didn't sack him at all. That was a major part of why they put up 37 points. We didn't get any sacks, man, and that's something we've been living off of because our secondary can't hold up half the damn time. Saquon Barkley, 22 for 108, typical Saquon. He didn't score, but Jalen Hurts got 3 rushing touchdowns, 10 for 37, 3 rushing touchdowns, man. We cannot give that up. 3 rushing touchdowns is crazy to me, man. Like, I really don't understand it. Devontae Smith, 6 for 85, touchdowns, 7 targets. A.J. Brown, 5 for 84. He didn't get in the end zone. They third guy, 3 for 58. So they did some things, man. I wasn't impressed at all. We scored 17 points, but gave up 37. That defense is going to really be our downfall. It's really going to be a detriment to what we're trying to do. Like, this season's chalked. We got to let this season go. Like I have. I'm not expecting us to. I mean, we'll win a couple more games, but we won't win enough games to make the playoffs, man. If we can stay in the top 10 window, get a top 10 pick or something like that, because we need somebody in that secondary that can be a problem. Like, we have to get somebody in the secondary that can be a problem. Like Jesse Bates, missing Jesse Bates is showing now. We gave up him and Vaughn at the same time, brought Vaughn back, but he's not playing the same. Like, him and Jesse, like Jesse just did so much, man. And those young guys aren't being developed, I feel. Dax and DJ's coming along. I like what DJ's doing. But Dax, man, why is Cam Taylor-Britt, why are these guys not close to elite by now? They got all the talent in the world. So disappointed in that. But the Eagles go to 5-2, I believe. I already clicked out of it, but I believe it's 5-2. Next game was a good one. Uh-oh, is that Scully? Let's see if it works out. I don't know. That hotel internet ain't good. What's up, man?
Yo.
You can hear me?
What up, my bad, bro? Yeah, I hear you. Hear me?
Yeah. You good, man. You good. You got a big. You got a little static, though. It's a little static.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah.
Let me see. We getting a big storm out here. I'm in Myrtle, man. Getting smacked right now.
Okay. Yeah. You out there while it's storming.
Yeah. Let me take off the Bluetooth. Maybe it'll be better. Hold up.
All right. But we're gonna go to the Cleveland-Baltimore game, but I was on the Eagles-Bengals, so I'll let you get your thoughts out on that. You know what I mean? And it was just what'd you say?
Hold on, let me switch it off.
You know, the Eagles is your boys. Go ahead.
Oh shit! Hold up. Let me jump back in. I'll be right back. Hold up.
All right. You good? We'll jump back to that game. Technical difficulties, man. Scully trying to get it right out there in Myrtle Beach. It's storming real bad. You know, Wi-Fi acting crazy. So hopefully he can make it back in. But for now, I'm gonna go to the Cleveland-Baltimore game, man. Them Cleveland Browns pulled out the win against the Ravens at home, man. And it was a great game for a bum team versus a great team. The Browns go to 2-6. They got their first win at home, so they not winless at home like we are. Ain't that something? The Ravens go to 5-3, but it's crazy because Jameis Winston been on that bench, and I always been saying that Deshaun Watson, it was over for him. Everybody was saying DTR, and me personally, I'm like, if you put Jameis Winston in, he's going to throw passes and all that, but he's going to throw interceptions. He actually finished this game with 0 interceptions, 27 for 41, 334, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks, only got sacked 2 times. That's key too, because if you keep him up, 2 sacks is fine, but if you get to 5 and 6, you know, the crazy numbers, then Jameis he's going to fold. But I really, really like what I see from Jameis with this Cleveland Browns offense. Like, very effective, though. Very effective throwing the ball. Now, the running game, 23 for 80, 0 damn touchdowns. The third team so far with 0 rushing touchdowns. Nick Chubb, you know, he's still trying to get back to where he was, 16 for 52. You know, Foreman, 5 for 26. So they could have done better running the ball, but they still won the game. So that's what matters. The defense, they gave up 24 points, man. I do like that they was able to bend and not break and give up the game. Jameis Winston out there, game on the line. He hit that over the top. Beautiful throw. I expect that from Jameis Winston, though. But that defense, I like what I saw from that, man. Jameis also had a fumble, but that's, you know, it is what it is. But I need to see Myles Garrett. If the Browns want to get over that hump, I need to see Myles Garrett. Welcome back, man. Say what? See, I can, but I can't. Like, you cutting in and out.
Hold on, I got you.
All right, there. Yeah, that was better.
Good.
Yeah, you good now?
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Now I was on the Browns Ravens.
All right. Now,
but we gonna go back to the Eagles and the Bengals because that's your team. The Eagles is your team. What's your thoughts on that game?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that game?
Man, that was a tough one. Man. Like, defense starting to come around a little bit. You know, Jalen Hurts 3 games in a row, no turnovers. Jay, you already know you called them birds garbage. You called them garbage, Jay. I know.
They 5-3 right now.
They still got a ways to go, but that was, man. Look, the defense is coming around, man. The defense is looking good and they're young, so I'm happy about that defense. Jalen Hurts, no turnovers. It seems like anytime he can get a game where there's no turnovers, they got a big chance of winning, man.
That was
Saquon off the chain. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Saquon off the chain. Remember I told you that last time we was on here, I think it was a week or 2 ago, and I was like, remember we said when we were saying that Jalen Hurts was obviously supposed to be the most important player, right?
Yeah.
With no turnovers. Yeah. But I like I said, when they get AJ back, I feel like AJ is that cushion that kind of opens up everything in Barkley. So you could just see a different team a little bit now that AJ's back and healthy, though.
Yeah. I liked what I saw from the Eagles, man. I thought they was going to take a step back. they actually taking a step forward after taking a step back. So I like what I'm seeing from the Eagles. But yeah, I was on the Browns and the Ravens. You know, the Browns.
Man, what a game!
It was impressive. Jameis Winston showed up. I was very impressed by Jameis Winston. What you think about Jameis?
Hey, he does, man. You know, he does what he does. That's Jameis for you, bro. Like, I seen him throw. The Browns got lucky. They got lucky. Like, got pump your brakes. Like Nick, that was a big win for them to save their season, Jay. But that dropped in a, you know, Winston, 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. You know what I mean? So he threw that. He threw that interception. Yeah, he didn't do that game. He didn't do that. He threw that interception to the Ravens defender, and they dropped it. Yeah. And then he came back and made a big touchdown pass to Tillman, and they truck it along, man. They get Nick Chubb. This game number 2. Get him to 20, 30 carries. See, he looking healthy. Who knows? The Browns could turn it around, but God pump your brakes, man. The Ravens, you know that AFC North, man. You know how them games go, Jay. You know how them games go, dog.
A lot of defense.
Games are tough regardless.
So Lamar Jackson, 23 for 38, 289, 2 touchdowns, 3 sacks. They ran for 124 on 21 carries. Derrick Henry, 11 for 73 and a touchdown. Zay Flowers, 7 for 115. Nothing else really after that. So they did enough. They actually did enough to where they could have won this game, but the Browns just did a little bit more. I like it. They go to 2-6. I like it.
Yeah, 2-6. Quick little bump. I think now the Ravens about to reel off some wins now, but that was a life-saving. You know what? Now, Jay, it's officially over for Deshaun, man. It really is. It's over.
Oh yeah, he done. Like, he done. No, he's done in Cleveland anyway.
He'll be done in the league. Like at this point, everybody say he'll be better on another team. I mean, he still got the quickness. Yeah, he still got the quickness. He got the nice, sharp little throws. But yeah, it's looking like he about to be that QB2 from now on, man. An expensive one.
Yes,
expensive.
Sir. All right, man. This next game was a beatdown. Lions, Titans. Lions go to 6-1. Titans go to 1-6. Jared Goff didn't do anything at all. He threw 3. Listen to this. He threw 3 touchdowns. 12 for 15, 85 passes. And he got sacked 4 times.
He ain't had to do nothing. That running game running all over the Titans.
164 total yards. Gibbs, 11 for 127 and a touchdown. Both backs got in the end zone. They had 2 rushing touchdowns, but Jared Goff, 85 in yards and 3 touchdowns. He only threw the ball 15 times. Like, that's how good that running game was working, man. I really like that. The receivers, we don't even got to go there because it was nothing. Laporta, 6 for 48 and a touchdown. And then the other 3 guys that got touchdowns had 14, 8, and 7 yards. So running the ball was very effective. The Titans are bums this year. So what do you really expect from them?
Will Levi. Will Levi. I don't know if it's Will Levi or Will.
No, it was Mason Rudolph. And Calvin Ridley had 10 for 143, but no touchdowns.
Oh, he went off in the first. Yeah, he got it started in the first quarter, Jay. They finally started to get him the ball, but then they just couldn't keep doing that shit for 4 quarters.
Salute, Rob. And yes, the Ravens defense was definitely a liability in that game for sure.
They've been a liability all year, really, man. They have.
Yeah.
That's not the same defense as last year. If you got them on your fantasy, no. But Jay, as far as that Detroit team is dangerous, man. Like I said, they had the big, what's the name that went down last week? The DN that went down, but they might have enough to. Yeah, they might have enough to still kind of at least get to that division round, maybe NFC Championship. That running game, man, that pounding quickness is unstoppable, bro. It's hard to beat that. Then you got all them weapons. Laporta did his thing. Amon did his thing. That offense, man, Goff ain't got to do much. You see, he ain't got to do much.
Nah, that running game is why he ain't had to do much. They went crazy. So not too much to talk about that. You know, the Titans trash. But the Cardinals Dolphins. The Dolphins put up 27 with Tua back in the lineup, but they still lost the game. Kyler Murray, 26 for 36, 307, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 0 sacks. That right there is what they need to do if they want to be successful. Keep him upright, and he can't turn the ball over. Because if he got a clean pocket, I think he can do some things. But they ran the ball for 82 total yards, Connor 53 and a touchdown on 20 carries. But McBride and Harrison both went over 100 yards. Harrison got in the end zone. It was a really good game for two trash teams, though, for real. They don't say much from the Cardinals.
Yeah, because we all expected it from the Cardinals, but this is a worse win for the Dolphins, man. It's like, I know Tua's first game back, and we all just hoping he don't hit the ground. Slide, bro. You need to. I don't care if you got a guy in front of you, Jay, 20 yards. If you see another jersey with a different color, you slide.
Get down.
Get down.
You can't take no hits.
Man, I can't take no hits. I think this is on the coach, man. I think it's time for dude to go. I've been saying that for a while. I don't know. Yeah, it's maybe he getting dealt a bad card because of the Tua thing, but man, you got Ramsey, you got that defense, you got maybe the best receiver core in football. Right, you got two great running backs. It don't look like that McDaniels kid. It look like he in over his head, man. He really don't know what he's doing. So I think it's a wrap for him. I think the Dolphins just need a new direction. They got too many weapons to be losing to the Cardinals, bro, for real.
And that defense, they got an okay defense. Tua was 28 for 38, 234, touchdown, no interceptions, only sacked one time. But they ran for 150. And Chain had he had 97. He didn't score, but Mostert got 2 touchdowns. So they did pretty good. Tyreek Hill, 6 for 72, no touchdowns. So Tua fumbled 3 times.
3 times.
3 times.
Right.
They only.
I mean, I know he's a little. The funny thing is he didn't lose none of them turnovers, Jay, but still, man, what's going on with the hands, right?
Right. It don't make no sense. But it was a close game, man. I just, it's the battle at the bottom of the barrel. So, but it's good for the Cardinals. It's good for the Cardinals. They go to 4-4. The Dolphins go to 2-5. So it's good for the Cardinals. Get them some confidence.
Bro, Kyler Murray really been balling, man. Like I said, Kyler Murray. I think Harrison St. Jr., man, is they get another weapon. They start getting Connor the ball more. They got McBride at tight end. Man, Murray's looking good. I don't know if it's that defense or he just kind of still get more of a connection with Marvin Harrison. But 4-4, you can't. If you got 3 or 4 wins right now, you pretty happy in the multiverse, Jay. We still in the multiverse.
That's a fact. We're going to move on to a division game. It was a good game. The Patriots Jets. Now, Mike, he gotta admit the Jets are not going to win a division now. I told him that they wasn't. I think they go finish 3 or 4 in the division.
Bro, I don't think the Jets going to win another game.
That's a fact. I mean, the Patriots pulled off a 25-22 win at home. They played Jacoby Brissett and they played Drake May. Brissett 132. They didn't even throw a passing touchdown, yo. But they got 3 rushing touchdowns.
They terrible, man. The Jets between if you a New York fan, man, and I got a lot of homies in the NY being from Philly. It's a sad season for football fans for New York, bro. You got the New York midgets, they terrible, and the New York Jets is just embarrassing, bro. First of all, what else are you gonna do? Like, you might as well let Aaron Rodgers put the helmet on or put the speaker on and coach the team. They're doing everything he want to do. They brought everybody there. He wanted to coach it out. He wanted what's the name from the Raiders. They can't get him the ball. They can't run the ball. Their defense is the defense. I know they got injuries, Jay, but me and you was never a big fan of this Jets team. You see why? This team is terrible, bro. Terrible.
Breece Hall actually
might be the worst team in the league.
Brees ran for 80, no touchdowns, 16 carries. Aaron Rodgers, 17 for 28, 233, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked one time. Garrett Wilson, I told everybody, I made a post and everything. Devontae Adams is not going to make the difference that people think. Because people was like, oh, people should be scared now. And No, you know what Devontae did? 4 for 54, no touchdowns. That's what he did.
Jay, this ain't 2008, bro. This ain't 2011.
No.
Right. Like, both of them dudes is washed. Devontae Adams, washed. Aaron Rodgers, washed. All of them, they washed, bro. It is what I mean. They great. We love them because you're not even going to see 20% of what you seen in Green Bay. It ain't happening.
Well, they got rid of their coach and it's still the same shit. So, is it the coach?
I don't even know. I don't even know the dude. He was a defensive coordinator with Saleh.
But nothing
that
changed.
That was a bad mistake.
They got rid of Saleh and nothing changed.
When you bring Aaron Rodgers, we already know he not to go, but he going down in top 10, top 7, top 5. But bruh, he's a cancer on the team. When you bring him there, you see what's happening. They doing everything he wanted. He wanted to bring Lazard there. Lazard just starting to catch passes last few weeks. Then it's just they letting him trying to do his LeBron thing where he GMing the team. And it's not working, bro. And he's starting to fold. And you're doing this with a 40-year-old quarterback who can't move. He can't even move back there. He's not. He ain't got no.
Last time he done anything.
Oh man, we said it a few weeks ago. What? 2015, 2012.
Yeah. It was a while ago.
Wow, bro. So I got the. Look, the Jets are the worst team in that division, man, and I'd be shocked if the Jets get 5-6 wins. That'd be a shocker to me, Jay.
Well, they 2-6 with the Patriots. They both 2-6.
Right. So if you lose to the Patriots, that's supposed to be the bottom of your division. They ain't no looking up from there, right? Shit.
Right. That's a fact. Yeah. Well, good luck, Jets. I don't see them. I see them winning maybe 2 more games.
1 or 2, right?
Yeah, that's a fact. All right, man. We're gonna move on to the Falcons and the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are surprisingly 4-4. I thought they'd be better than that at this point. I really did.
Yeah.
But it was a good game. But Baker did Baker. 37 for 50, 330, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, no sacks. 2 interceptions. That's
mind you, Jay. He doing this without his number 1 and number 2 receiver, bro. Like both of them dudes was out. Mike. Yeah. Like Godwin's out. Like my girl had she had Baker Mayfield in the fantasy, and then she got Jalen. And Baker been balling more than Jalen. I was like, put Baker. It's time for you. If you got Baker Mayfield in your fantasy, you might have to bench him. He come out and throw 2 touchdowns in the first quarter to his 3rd, 4th receivers. Like Baker Mayfield is in his zone, man. If he can just keep this team afloat till Mike Evans come back, they're going into the playoffs. This defense is strong. But Atlanta's nice, bro. Atlanta's really nice with Kirk Cousins.
The Buccaneers 4-4 right now. They ran the ball for 102 yards as a collective. It's like 6 or 7 runners. Not too much, man. But you got the Falcons over there with Kirk Cousins, who's very efficient. 23 for 29, 276, 4 touchdowns, no turnovers, 2 sacks, or no interceptions, 2 sacks. They ran for 129 yards. 0 rushing touchdowns. Both teams.
Been saying that for 2 weeks. 0 rushing touchdowns.
I'm pointing it out every time. It's the 5th. It's 5 so far. It's 5 so far.
Hey, Atlanta's. Kirk Cousins this team is getting dangerous because they didn't need Drake London. They didn't need London's big points because he's getting Pitts. We finally see Pitts at tight end doing his thing. We finally starting to see it.
And Mooney too. Mooney balling too.
Mooney, Mooney's doing. So this Atlanta team got a lot of offense. I'm starting to look at them coming out that division now. I don't know how long Baker Mayfield's going to be able to. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and Kirk is only going to – he's only getting more healthier with that Achilles injury, so you're gonna see a better Kirk. But I don't think Baker Mayfield can keep this up for another. They talking about Mike Evans ain't gonna be back for another month, so we'll see. It's gonna be tough for Baker though, but he balling though. He balling that.
Damn, another month.
Yeah, they said at least 4 weeks. Yeah.
Damn. Well, how far do you think the Falcons is going? I think they win the division, but what you think they do in the playoffs once they make the playoffs?
They gonna be dangerous, man. I could see them maybe if they can get the division, which they probably will. I could see them getting to the second round. I don't know. If Kirk Cousins stay healthy and this defense in Atlanta, the NFC South got some of the best defense out there. Tampa Bay, Atlanta, they all got Saints. They all got real good defenses. So if the Falcons can keep up that strong defense and Kirk Cousins can keep spreading that ball, they might be able to get to the NFC Championship, Jay. I don't know. This team is dangerous. They got a lot of weapons, bro. Lots of weapons.
They look like they can. They look good. I like what I'm seeing from their defense. I like how their defense is playing, and that's going to be key because Kirk Cousins is going to beat Kirk Cousins through the regular season. It's when they get to the playoffs that defense it's going to come down to their defense. I'm telling you, because their offense is well equipped to, like you said, Drake London didn't even have to go off for them to win that game against a really good Tampa Bay defense.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right, yeah, Tampa Bay, yeah, that defense is really good. You're right.
Yeah.
Next,
but go ahead.
Kirk Cousins is that regular season quarterback anyway, so you know what he do. He gonna ball, and then they might fall in the first, second round. You know.
Yeah, that's how it usually works. We got Jaguars, Green Bay. Green Bay went on the road. Jaguars. They go to 2-6 after this 30-27 loss. Green Bay goes to 6-2, which I feel like they're gonna win that division anyway. I already felt like that anyway. Them or the Lions. It's gonna be them or the Lions. I picked the Lions. I'm pretty sure at first. I'm pretty sure I picked the Lions when we first did it. The prediction.
Yeah, me and Mike. I think we were on Green Bay, but now Jordan Love hurt again, so. That's a big blow, but they say he day-to-day.
Yeah, he threw an interception, no touchdowns, 196, 14 for 22 while he was in the game. They ran the ball for 170, though. Josh Jacobs finally showed up, 25 for 127 and 2 touchdowns. Now, with Josh Jacobs running like that, how good is the Packers?
Man, they're real good because now they got the running game. They got the solid defense. They got a good tight end. They got Dobbs. We were talking about, those teams, the Bengals got it. The Eagles got it. The Dolphins got it. Looking at probably the 2 best receivers on one team. But then when you look at Green Bay, they don't got no stars, but they got 3-4 guys you got to guard. They got a lot of receivers, average receivers that are good. It's hard that's why I love spreading the ball. So, man, if they gonna be nice, man. Jordan Love is starting to get a lot of injuries, but I think it's just the fluke of the season and the multiverse. But and watch out for them Packers, bro. Like Packers is gonna be nice. They keep running the ball like that.
I think they upset some people. They gonna that matchup. If they depending on when they meet the Lions, that's gonna be a really, really good game. Because I think whoever wins that game. If they meet in the playoffs, whoever wins that game will probably win the Super Bowl this year. That's what I think.
That's the best division. That's the best division in football right now, Jay. Vikings, Packers, Lions. Best division in football. That might be the best. It's shocking to say. Not really, because we knew the Packers were going to be good, and we knew the Lions were going to be good. But then you got the Vikings that they got two game losing streak, but we expected that. But this division is going to be a battle at the end, man. It's going to be a battle.
Yeah.
The Bears. Yeah. The Bears right there.
Yeah, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, 21 for 32, 308, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, no sacks. They only ran the ball for 91 yards though, and they actually had a touchdown.
And they actually had a touchdown.
So both teams had rushing touchdowns in this one.
Oh, they had a touchdown. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. It's over for Jacksonville, though.
Jay,
They
look,
trashed.
Jay, look, this is the cheap seats, and it's supposed to be Mike and Jay. Look, who am I? Who am I?
And this is not the cheap seats.
Big Mike.
And this is not the cheap.
Oh, this ain't the cheap. This ain't the cheap seats.
No, that's Monday.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, you know what I mean. But it's supposed to be you and Mike.
But I know what you meant.
I got my mic on right now.
Yeah, we was about to cigar. Yeah.
Hey, I got a little problem, bro. You know what it is. Let's go.
Remy, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Got to do it right. Goddamn.
Remy Carter.
So Green Bay right now is number 2 in their division.
Right.
Scary team, though. Scary team.
Yeah, they're gonna be. Hey, it's coming down. We almost halfway at this. Just about a week away from halfway through the season, so we there.
Right. All right, man. Another really good team that got a win. The Texans, they went to 6-2. Colts went to 4-4 after a 23-20 loss. Anthony Richardson, man, I've been said this before he even got drafted. Whoever drafted him is an idiot. Like high. Whoever drafted him high, because you got to start him, because you got to play him. He's not ready to be an NFL quarterback.
It's the second time he got benched in halfway through the season. Benched by Flacco already.
Yeah, Flacco should be the guy. Like, I mean,
they already said it. I'm looking at it now. Coach bench Richardson, turn to Flacco. It's done. It's done, bro. Remember what we said last time, Jay, about some quarterbacks come out, Bo Nix, media starter, right?
Yeah.
What's the name from the Patriots? Starter, right? Panthers quarterback Bryce Young. These guys, some of these guys got to sit and watch. You can't throw these guys out there. Anthony Richardson, he need to sit and watch, bro. It's time. So they already said it. But Richardson is done. He's sitting. Flacco starting.
10 for 32, 175, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 5 sacks. So they didn't protect him at all. They didn't protect him. Let him get sacked 5 times. Jonathan Taylor, 20 for 105, touchdown. They ran for 163 total. So they did. That's what kept them in the game, was running that ball. Josh Downs, 4 for 109 and a touchdown. After that, 16, 14, 12, 11. So one guy receiving, but they ran for 163, kept them in the game, but they just didn't have enough because it's the Texans on the other side of the ball. Joe Mixon actually had 102 rushing yards on 25 carries, but they ended the game with 96 yards because of people getting tackled for loss and stuff like that. CJ 25 for 37, 285 and a touchdown. Now they 6-2. They're going to win their division. They 4-0 at home. How far do you see the Texans going in the playoffs? Like how effective are they going to be in the playoffs?
Look, Jay, I went on ESPN.
They're not the same team they was last year. They're not as dominant as they was.
And they just took a big blow. So I had to run up here. I was in the hot tub. I ran up here. I didn't even realize what time it was. That's why I was late. And I put on ESPN, and I'm like, and I watched every damn game. Yeah. But I did not see this.
Yeah.
Diggs out for the season. Torn ACL. It's a wrap.
What?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You ain't saying that. I ain't know either. I just look, bro. Look at your Look at your ESPN headlines. It says Diggs out for season, torn ACL, bro. It's a wrap for the Texans. They may not win that division, and now that's 2 receivers. Tank Dell is the only. That's why I said I went on there and I was like, I wonder if Jay did hit the headlines first while I was trying to jump on, and then I was like, he probably didn't even see that shit. We just seen that shit. They just put that shit up, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Oh my goodness! He finally got out of Buffalo. He go to a team with a great quarterback, great running game, and he out for the season. He was 5 for 81. He was having a good game too. Damn. I think that really, really hurts them. I think that
especially
really,
with Nico. Really Nico's on IR, so we looking at the next 6 weeks of them just having Tank Dell, bro. That's it. This team is in training, and like you said, they're not even really scoring like that. big time. And they're gonna have to throw the ball to Mixon a lot more too. You know, Mixon can get that receiving going too. But hey, I don't know, man. Like I can't call it. I gotta watch the.
Yeah, I was gonna say without Stephon Diggs, what do you? I don't think they're gonna be as effective as they could be.
Nico, I can see them dropping the next few games, man. With Nico out for the next 4 weeks at least, and now no Stephon Diggs, and now you can key in on what's the name at the running back spot. They may drop the next 2 to 3 games, man, out of the next 4 or 5. I think this is a huge blow. This is something we got to watch, Jay, because now, like you just said, the Texans was not clicking like they usually was, and now they just dropped Stephon Diggs and Nico Collins.
They got the Jets. They got the Jets next. Then they got the Lions, and then they got the Cowboys, and then the Titans. That's their next 4, and then the Jaguars, Dolphins.
The schedule helps them.
I see the Jets being a win. The Lions is probably going to be a loss. I actually think the Cowboys game is going to be a loss, and then they beat the Titans and the Jaguars. So they'll at least be 3-2 in the next 5 games, I think.
Yeah, and then who in there? Who's right behind them in their division?
Indianapolis 4-4. The Colts 4-4.
Well, we know because of their division, we know they're gonna get in the playoffs. But man, that's a huge. They got it. I think that Cowboys game is huge. We already know they're gonna beat the next 3 games are huge. They cannot lose to the Jets. You know the Jets gonna be scrapping. They hungry.
Yeah, the Jets game. Yeah.
They can't lose to the Cowboys. But if they drop those 2 games, it's the Texans are looking on a decline. That's a big loss. Diggs out for the season, torn ACL. Jay, it's over.
I can't believe
the multiverse, bro. This season, like we was all busy last week, and I was writing down my notes, and I'm like, man, ain't really nothing to talk about but injuries. Everybody is hurt. Every single team got at least 1 star on IR or out for the year, bro, or about to come back. It's crazy.
It sucks, man. But it is what it is, man. I hope they can continue because I love, CJ a Buckeye, so I'm all for that. Mixing the ex-Bengals, so I want to see them succeed. So, but on to the next one. Chargers, Saints. Chargers 26-8. They go to 4-3. They turning their season around, and the Saints go to 2-6. So they actually going backwards. Now, my thing is, what's going on? Why ain't they using Kamara? Kamara 10 for 67. No rushing touchdowns for the Saints. That angers me. And he had 6 catches for 55 yards. Why is Kamara not getting 100 and 100? What's going on?
That's what they were doing in the beginning of the season.
It's actually Spencer Rattler as the quarterback.
That's what's happening. He got benched. I was watching that game. He got benched in the 4th quarter, so it might be a wrap for Spencer too. He's another one that don't look like he ready. I think, you don't see the numbers. The attempts is not there, but also you got to remember with Kamara, Carr's coming back another week or 2, so they'd be all right. But you know how Kamara is. They throw him the ball a lot, and that's why Rattler got benched. He can't even get Kamara those screen passes, those little 3-5 yard screen passes. He good at. But they got to start running the ball more. But I don't know. The Saints are they all out of rhythm now that Carr's out, bro.
Yeah, they ran for 117 on 21 carries. Olave was 8 for 107, but there's no touchdowns in the game at all for the Saints. On the other side, Justin Herbert 20 for 32, 279, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 3 sacks. They ran the ball for 122 on 29 carries, 1 rushing touchdown. McConkey 6 for 11, 2 touchdowns receiving, and Joshua Palmer 2 for 72, no touchdowns. So the Chargers just went out there and did what they had to do. They just went and scored points. That's literally all they did. They went and scored points, and they defense is coming around, and I was impressed by their defense. I was, even though it was Spencer Rattler, they still shut down everything. They only allowed 8 points, man. I was impressed. That was a defensive win. Herbert is going to be Herbert, but that was a defensive win for me.
That was the defense finally stepped up. Herbert's getting healthy, and I like that. I picked that McConkey kid up on waivers this week. He looked like another bad white boy out there, and him
got
and
money off
him and
of
what's his name? Yeah, he got some money off of it.
Because he got
So I
points, boy,
think-
2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I got some. Yeah, I gotta check my withdrawal. I gotta check my withdrawals on the joint. But yeah, the Chargers are starting to click a little bit. They got the running game going. So watch out for the Chargers. They might be kind of get a little streak on. I don't see nothing about them.
Yeah,
Not
4-3
as worried,
right
okay.
now.
I see
So they looking good. They turning it around because they wasn't looking good at first, but they look good. I like what I'm seeing from them. I think they if they just keep playing defense like they play, Herbert will be Herbert. He'll come around and he's playing good. So I like it. And they running the ball, maybe run the ball a little bit more, and that defense is really key for the Chargers. And I like what Harbaugh, he keeping them ready to play. I like it. All right.
It's good to see Dobbins back, JK, all the injuries, right?
Yeah. Bills, Seattle. 31-10 Buffalo. They go to 6-2. Seattle go to 4-4. Now, like I told Mike, the Bills gonna win that division and get in the playoffs. It looks like I'm right so far, and he's wrong as hell because the Jets was not winning that division. We did not see that at all. So I like what I'm saying from the Bills.
I think who I said. You know what? I wasn't on the Bill. I remember you was the only one on the Bills, and I was like, the Bills are going to be terrible because who he going to throw the ball to? Yeah, I was like, they're going to be terrible because who he going to throw the ball to? So you picked that Bills. I don't remember who I picked in that division, but it wasn't the Jets. But the Bills are balling, man. That boy Josh Allen having an MVP year.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I picked the Bills to win that division. They running the ball, 164 rushing yards on 34 carries. I like it. James Cook, they finally feed him the ball. He only has 17 carries, but 111 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's key in this game. And then they got Khalil Shakur, 9 for 107. He didn't score. Coleman, 5 for 70. Dawson Knox, 2 for 50. They had a collective of guys that was involved. Dalton Kincaid, 4 for 31 and a touchdown. So he's using his tight ends. I like it. They found run the ball and use your tight ends. That's Tom Brady. That's Bill Belichick formula right there.
And Josh is starting to really things settle in more as a quarterback because now he moving that ball around. Keon Coleman, man, is a nice rookie. He's making him look good. And now you throw Amari Cooper on that offense. Now they got a number 1 receiver. Now, man, I think that Amari Cooper trade is big for the Bills. You see, he already caught 1 touchdown. I don't know what he did the other day.
He had 1 catch for 3 yards. He only got targeted 2 times.
But that's crazy. Then that's crazy. That's crazy. He don't even need he ain't even really need him. His first game back last week, he caught that touchdown, but. Him and Josh Allen, they're going to start getting that connection. You got Keon Coleman, you got Shakir, you got the tight end, and the running
2
game.
Tight ends.
I think, man, the Bills. Yeah, you're right. He got 5 weapons on that offense. So, Josh Allen just keep playing. Him and Baker. I think him and Baker Mayfield are finally starting to settle in and stop playing so wild and shit. And you see them dudes playing a lot better now.
Yeah, Josh Allen, 24 for 34, 283, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 sack. So they protected him. He had a turnover, but that was it. So it was good. On the other side, Geno, 21 for 29, 212, no touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 sack. They only ran for 32 yards, though. 32 rushing yards.
They shut down Kenneth Walker. They shut down. Geno Smith cannot run that offense without some running game from Kenneth Walker, and they shut it down. So Seattle's a big disappointment this year. I thought they were going to be good, but they're terrible, man. They suck.
I honestly think the Bills win a couple playoff games, man.
I do too. I do too. Especially with Amari Cooper, bro. Now, like I said, they got 5 weapons that he could throw to.
Yeah, and at 6-2, they playing defense. I think they win a couple. I think they might end up in the AFC Championship, bro. It could be them and the Texans.
I think Josh Allen. I think he coming. If Daniels, I think Daniels from the Commanders is gonna get Rookie of the Year. I got Josh Allen getting that MVP because we know Mahomes ain't getting it. Ain't no way. So
no, Mahomes ain't
Josh Allen getting that. Hell no, he terrible right now, man. Josh Allen's coming for the MVP, and I'm with you. I think they can. Them and the Ravens. We say it every year. Them and the Ravens not only can they got one of them 2 teams got to take out this Chiefs team, man. This Chiefs team is vulnerable, but they just keep fucking winning, bro. It's crazy.
We'll get to the Chiefs because I'm gonna stick with what I've been saying, but we'll get to that though. But good win for Buffalo. I think they gonna mess around and get to the AFC Championship. It could be them and the Chiefs again, depending on the seeding. Because they met how many years ago that was, or whatever, how many years that was.
Their games are crazy, bro. It's like first 1 to 40 wins, but in this season, I think the Bills can beat them and the Ravens because we know the Chiefs are not going to put up 40 points. But if you can get 20, 30 against that defense, the Chiefs are vulnerable. You could beat them.
But see, that's the thing. They're not letting you outscore them. It goes back to last year. They just not gonna let you outscore them. It don't matter if Patrick Mahomes throw 2 interceptions, 3 interceptions. They not gonna let you outscore them. That's their formula right now.
Hey.
I'm gonna just
I know we're gonna get to it, but I know we're gonna get to that game. But remember, me and you got the same fantasy team. We got Mahomes and Bo Nix. What I tell you, Jay, I'm done with Mahomes. This week, show me. I'm done, bro. I'm done.
He said I'm done with Mahomes.
First motherfucking history. But nah, that's not true because when I looked at the Yahoo, a lot of people dropping Mahomes, bro. I'm done, man. Bo Nix is starting over Mahomes. I'm done.
Hold on. Mahomes had 18. Bo Nix had 29.
Thank you.
I had 29.
And then look at, hold on.
I still won too. I had 29 on the bench from Bo Nix.
I ain't winning. That's my problem. I'm not winning. You winning, so you can just stick with that shit.
Yeah.
Bruh, it's a wrap for Mahomes. Mahomes will get you 1 touchdown a game, maybe 2 on a good day. But he has thrown, I think, he's thrown an interception in every single game of the season, bro. I mean, he's on a decline.
No, he ain't on a decline. Hell no, he's not on a decline. A lot of that is coming from him trying to get the ball to receivers that's just not those guys. When Rashid Rice was out there, it wasn't as bad. It didn't look as bad. He went down early as hell. Now he trying to overcompensate. I don't think he on a decline though. He's just trying to overcompensate, man. He got to chill.
I don't think he's on a career decline. When I say decline, I mean this season is a decline for him as far as
they said that last year, Scully. They said that last year, and they ended up 11-6. I know. Super Bowl, yo. That was a down year last year.
The scary thing about Mahomes is he's the only motherfucker that can be on a decline and still win a chip. That's sick. It's crazy.
All right. Since we here, they played the Raiders, and he was 27 for 38, 262, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, only got sacked 1 time. So they protected him in that game. That 1 interception, they got tipped. They got the pressure got to him, and it got tipped. He didn't throw the interception. It got tipped.
This was a more normal game. Normal guy. This was a normal. Speaking of normal guy, this was a normal game for him. I mean, he hasn't been playing spectacular. It's just, I guess what it is we haven't, and like you said, there's not a lot of guys out there to make it spectacular. But Mahomes, we haven't seen a spectacular game from him yet. But he's doing what he's doing to win. So that's all that matters. Yeah. Winning matters. They're trying to get their third chip. He ain't worrying about no MVP. He worried about history. So I see what he's doing.
And they only ran for 82 yards. Kareem Hunt, 59 yards on 21 carries and a touchdown. Travis Kelce actually showed up 10 for 90 in a touchdown. Now, if that start happening, that's going to be a problem for everybody. On the other side, Gardner Minshew, great 24 for 30. 209, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, but he got sacked 5 times. So he didn't throw for enough yards. They ran for 33 yards. That's how you lose this game, Scully. That's how you lose this game.
You got to be able to run.
Yes.
You got to
come
be
on.
able to run the Chiefs. If you can't run the Chiefs, you got no chance.
If Gardner Minshew gonna only throw 209 yards and 2 touchdowns, you cannot run for 33 yards and get 0 rushing touchdowns. 0.
No, you can't. You can't. You can't.
The Raiders go to 2-6.
You're right about that.
The Chiefs go to 7-0. When do the Chiefs lose that offer? Let's go to their schedule. I'm about to go to their schedule real quick. They got Tampa Bay. They got Tampa Bay next. Broncos, Bills, Panthers. That's their next 4.
Tampa. Where's that Tampa game at? Is it in Tampa?
I want to. It's in Kansas City.
Okay. So you said Tampa, and then what else? You said the Bills, and who else?
Broncos and Panthers. So the Buccaneers game.
I can see.
Who do you
I can see that
Broncos.
Yeah, because without a Mike Evans or Godwin, that defense is going to hone in on the rushing game. Baker's going to have nowhere to go. I'll tell you what. We just talking about it. That Mahomes and Bo Nix game. I'm calling it now. Don't be shocked if the Denver Broncos beat the Kansas City Chiefs, because that Denver defense is tough and Bo Nix can scramble. But I think the ultimate game they lose is that Bills. Exactly. I'm calling it now. Remember, I said this, Jay. Rewind the tape, bro. Remember, I had sipping the Remy. I'm calling shit. Let's go.
Hey,
look,
that's in Kansas City too.
They'll call. I just got a feeling that Bo Nix going really trying to ball out against Mahomes, and he's been balling. But Jay, the game that they lose is that Buffalo game. That's all. I'm guaranteeing that. That's a lot.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I think that's where they get to the. They'll be what 9-0 in that game when they get to that game. I think they'll be 9-0 when they get to that game. I think they lose that, and then they got the Panthers, Raiders, Chargers, Browns.
Ravens. Yeah.
I think the Chargers. I think the Chargers beat them too.
I think the Browns. I think the Chargers beat them. Yeah, I think the Chargers have got a better chance. I don't know about the Browns yet.
That's
we don't know about
that. That's in Kansas City.
I know it's tough, but you know how. But Herbert does the same thing, man. They all get turned up and excited when they go against Mahomes in Kansas City. All you need to do is put up 20-some points, close to 30. I know it's easy to say and harder to do, but all you got to do is throw about 2 to 3 touchdowns and rushing touchdown and get Mahomes to turn over the ball, which he's doing every game, and you could beat this team.
Right. That's right.
But who gonna do it, right, Jay? That's the problem is who gonna do it.
So after the Bills, I think they'll be 9-1. They'll beat the Panthers to go to 10-1. Beat the Raiders to go to 11-1. Chargers, I think, beat them. 11-2. I think they beat the Browns, and that's in Cleveland. I think they beat the Browns 12-2. The Texans game, I think they pulled that out 13-2. The Steelers now they gotta go to Pittsburgh. I think they get a 3rd loss, and then I think that last game.
They're going to Pittsburgh, right?
Listen, yes, I think they lose in Pittsburgh, and I think they lose in Denver. Denver's the last game. I think they lose that second game in Denver.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think the Steelers beat them in Pittsburgh for sure.
4 losses. That's what I give them. 4 losses.
That means the Bills gotta keep streaking. The Ravens, I think, the Ravens are? They got 2 losses or 3. The Ravens are 5-3 or 6-2.
The Ravens are 5-3.
The Bills really, both of them got to keep streaking to kind of get that division, to get that AFC division hole. But yeah, I could see them losing 4. That's 4 is a good number.
Yeah. All right, man. We gonna see because man. All right. Bo Nix, Denver Broncos versus the Panthers.
Game, that might
28-14. Hey, the Panthers went to 1-7. The Broncos go to 5-3. Right now, they second in their division. I think they, because the Chargers 4-3. So yeah, they second in their division. Bo Nix had 4 total touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns. 3 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. 28 for 37, 284, no interceptions. Only got sacked 2 times. They ran the ball for 102 yards. Cortland Sutton showed up. He didn't score, but he had 8 for 100. Troutman 4 for 85 and a touchdown. So Bo Nix is doing what we already knew he was going to do. He played like 7 years in college. We knew what Bo Nix was going to do. Come out and just be a solid quarterback. I didn't think he was going to suck. I ain't going to lie. We had a whole Bo Nix draft party on our show.
Mike told me I had a whole episode for Bro Nix, bro. He had a whole
Watching
episode.
The draft. And it's crazy because when the pick came, we was like Bo Nix. I'm like, I watched. Denver about to pick Bo Nix, and they fucking picked him. They picked him. We was live too.
I didn't know. I know, y'all. Mike told me. Like I said, fantasy football right now, Bo Nix is better than Patrick Mahomes, bro. I'm gonna call it what it is. I'm benching Mahomes because Bo Nix, he's not making no mistakes. He's seeing the field, and what adds him into it now is his running game. The fact that he can get you 40, 60 yards on the ground. He's tough. He's strong. The Denver's found a quarterback. He ain't going nowhere, bro. He's the future in Denver for sure.
Yeah, I like it, man, and it looks good, man. And normal guy, no, we didn't talk about that trade. That's actually a really good trade for the Ravens, man. They doing a lot, and I like it. You gotta bolster up some things, man.
Johnson, right? Oh yeah, Deontay. I seen that too. Deontay was going to the Ravens from the Panthers.
Yep,
that's a big pickup for the. That's a big pickup. That's a big pickup for the Ravens. That's huge.
The Panthers didn't need him. They not doing nothing.
They looking towards
about to draft another. They about to draft another quarterback.
Yeah, they have to because they put Bryce in. They don't know what to do with Bryce. They don't know whether to play him or not. They put him in. He running for his life. He can't see the field. Like it's a wrap for the Panthers, man. Wrap.
I like the Broncos though, man. I like what they doing. It's Sean Payton. Next year, after Bo get this full year and they can go back in the offseason, do some things, I think the Broncos is going to challenge the Chiefs in that division next season. I think so.
I'm with you. Yeah. If they can get Cortland, if they can get Sutton healthy and going and get another number 2 or maybe a number 1 out the draft, oh yeah, watch out for the Broncos. Jay, how you feel about that? That Deontay Johnson trade is big, man. It's not.
That is.
It's not good for if you got. Yeah, if you got, I feel like if you got any of the Ravens tight ends in your fantasy, like me, I got Mark Andrews. You in even more big trouble. Yeah, I know. We got the same guys this year, right? Because Deontay's gonna take a lot of that mid-range, that midfield catches and shit up, and he's gonna open the field up for Lamar, man. That's a big trade for the Ravens.
Yeah, I like it, man. I think it makes them another level. It take them up to another level on that offensively, man. That's good for Derrick Henry too. That's great for Derrick Henry. Oh yeah,
they're trying to beat them Chiefs, man. Let's go. Somebody end this reign for the Chiefs. End it.
Yeah, somebody need to. They starting to get on my nerves, but I can't go against them, man. I learned my lesson with Tom Brady, so I can't go against them. But we had two rookie quarterbacks. Washington Commanders, Jaden Daniels versus Caleb Williams and the Bears. The Washington Commanders go to 6-2 after an 18-15 win. They 4-0 at home. They haven't lost at home. Bears go to 4-3. They actually got a better record than I thought they would have right now. They haven't won a game on the road yet. They 0-3 on the road. So I don't think yes, they're 4-3, but I don't think that holds up. I don't think they make the playoffs because they can't win on the road. They can't win on the road.
What team?
Caleb Williams he was 10 for 24, 131, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 2 sacks. They ran the ball for 196 yards though. Swift 18 for 129 in the touchdown. They ran for 196 yards and still lost on a Hail Mary. Bro, they had that game in the bag. It was won. The game was over. The game was won. People stopped watching it and everything.
Was that you that put up? Who put up the video of them showing the defender, the Bears defender, talking to the crowd and shit? And he like the game over. He talking.
The corner goofy.
Talking to the crowd. Receivers start going 20 yards down the field. First of all, we seen this the other week with Aaron Rodgers with the Jets. Why are all these defenders trying to catch Hail Mary interceptions? When did the defensive coordinators forget to tell these dudes all you do is smack the ball down?
Well,
you smack the ball. You don't try to grab it.
Yeah, well, I think he was trying to smack it, but the ball was too it was up. It was a high smack because the ball was too high. Now, if he could have just smacked it, it would have went. But he did that though. He didn't try to catch it. He literally tried to smack that ball, but he smacked it back though. It went backwards. Yeah, that was the problem. But Washington, that's a design play for them though. That man that was in the back, his job is to do that. His job is to that's his job.
Yeah. I seen that because you seen the receiver. He ain't even try to go jump with it. He just waited. He waited for that tap.
He was just waiting. That they literally designed. That's a design Hail Mary. He's supposed to do that. That was genius.
That's First of all, that's genius shit for the coaching staff of the Commanders. Second of all, Jaden Daniels, man, this dude. We talking about him and Bo Nix. That's the future of this league, man. C.J. Stroud, Daniels, Bo Nix.
C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, C.J. Stroud, bro. These dudes.
Drake May when they let him play. Yeah,
Drake May's coming. He needs some weapons. Yeah, he needs some weapons. But man, this dude Daniels, look, and his rookie. We know Jordan's kind of already. He kind of been there, but we talking about these 1 or 2 year dudes.
Listen to his numbers though. Listen to Jaden's numbers though. 21 for 38. They let him throw the ball 38 times. 326 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Only got sacked twice. 326 yards. We want you to throw 2 or more touchdowns. But they ran the ball for 168 yards. 0 damn touchdowns, man. Goodness gracious, I'm tired of seeing this, man.
I know. But I don't think we've ever seen a season. I don't think we've ever seen a season with all these rushing yards, no touchdowns, and all these injuries in 1 year.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yes, man. Stevenson, he goofy. And how you taunt the fans and then you the one that tipped the damn ball to the dude? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But Terry
Cameron put that shit on. It is what it is. He said this dude gonna be fired by Monday just for that shit, bro. You fired.
Terry McLaurin 5 for 125, no touchdowns. Zach Ertz showed up 7 for 77, no touchdowns. Noah Brown, who got the Hail Mary touchdown, he had 3 for 73 in that one long touchdown. So I like that for Washington. They go to 6-2. They haven't lost at home yet as a young team. I like it. I think they finished. They might win the division, yo. They might win that division. They might win that division, bro. You think y'all gonna win that? They got y'all beat right now. They in front of y'all right now.
We coming, Jay. We coming. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hold on, y'all 5-2. They 6-2. Dallas 3-4. The Giants 2-6. Washington has they got the Giants next. Then they got the Steelers, and then they got the Eagles, and then they got the Cowboys. So in those next 4 games, the Giants we can write that off. We know that's a win. Now they gotta go. No, actually, they play the Steelers at home. With the Steelers defense, I don't think Jaden Daniels can beat the Steelers defense. I think they lose that game.
I don't know, bro. The Steelers, the Steelers got the best D in the league right now. Pause, but I don't know, man. I'm not putting nothing past Daniels, bro. I think he can beat if they can run the ball like they've been running Robinson, and he's starting to. I think they could beat anybody out there, but that is a game where we might see that Steelers defense. T.J. Watt gonna have him running for his life, but we'll see. That's gonna be a great matchup. But
I think they're gonna stop the run.
Yeah, if you could stop, you're right. I think I'm not. If I'm gonna sit here and lie to you, Jay, and say I'm not worried about the Commanders. Oh, I'm not worried about the Giants. I'm not worried about the Cowboys. I'm worried about them Commanders. But I think we gonna split. We gonna split the series, right? We gonna each get one game. But whoever gets that division, that home field in that NFC East is gonna win that division and probably go to the NFC Championship. That's what I'm gonna say.
I can see that. So they play the Giants this week. I'll give them 7-2. I think they lose to the Steelers 7-3. And when they play y'all, man, and they got to go to Philly, so I'm gonna give that to Philly because they got to go to Philly. So that's what 7-4. That's 7-4. That's 7-4 right there. And then I think the Cowboys. For some reason, I feel like the Cowboys going to win that game. For some reason,
you think the Cowboys? Oh, do we? Jay, you know, Jay, you know better. You know why you feel like that is because these are the Cowboys, but these are the new Cowboys. These are the Cowboys with a $60 million Dak Prescott. They terrible, Jay. They terrible. They terrible. They can't even get the ball. They got two weapons on offense, right? We know CeeDee Lamb's unguardable. They can't even get the ball to Jake Ferguson, and they only got two weapons. This team is terrible, bro. I don't know. I think the Cowboys are finished.
They can't run the ball. So I'll go to the Cowboys game right now. Right. They lost 30-24. They go to 3-4. San Francisco go to 4-4. So they put up 24 points, only lost by 6, and they only ran for 56 yards. But look at this. This is why I think the Cowboys is going to win that game. The 49ers, Brock Purdy was 18 for 26, 260, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, 2 sacks. They ran the ball for 223 yards. Kittle went crazy, 6 for 128 in the touchdown, but somehow they were still in the game and only lost by 6 points. Dak was 25 for 38, 43, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, got sacked twice, and that's them 2 interceptions was the difference. CeeDee Lamb 13 for 146, 2 touchdowns, but they ran for 56 yards. But they were still in the game and could have won the game. Like they gotta figure something out to win these games and finish these games.
I see what you're saying, but when you add in the totality of the whole shit, right? You playing the Niners without Ayuk, without McCaffrey, without Debo, right? And they beat you. This Dallas defense is terrible. Jaden Daniels in that running game, they're gonna run over and through the Cowboys. And then you're going to force Dak Prescott with no running game to throw 50 times, and he's going to throw 4 interceptions. We know this story, Jay. Well, we know it. We know it. The problem with the Cowboys is, like you said, no defense, no running game. That means you have to throw to CeeDee Lamb 30 sometimes a game, bro. And he can't even get the ball to Jake Ferguson, who's his other weapon. The Cowboys are cooked, bro. They cooked, Jay. It's a wrap.
CeeDee Lamb had 17 targets. Yeah, Kittle went crazy on National Tight End Day, normal guy for sure. He did his thing. But I just like what I'm seeing. Debo Samuel 4 for 71. Me personally, I think the 49ers are cooked. They 4-4. Yeah. They went to 4-4 right now. Yeah, they ran the ball for over 200 yards. Unless they do that every single game, because they don't have Christian McCaffrey to be because think if George Kittle get 128 in the touchdown, if Christian McCaffrey playing, he's rushing for over 100 and he's another 100-yard receiver. That makes the offense
that's what I'm saying.
Way more dangerous.
I got way more faith in, and they didn't even have Jennings. So think about it. Debo kind of hurt. Or no Ayuk. No Jennings, no McCaffrey, and they still beat up the Cowboys. So what happens they're going into a bye week.
Hold on.
McCaffrey.
They did. Oh no, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
They're going into a bye week. McCaffrey's coming back. Jennings coming back. I got way more faith in the Cowboy or the Niners getting back on track. Nobody's coming back to save the Cowboys. All that money is in Dak Prescott bank account. He just gonna keep throwing to CeeDee Lamb. If you got CeeDee Lamb in your fantasy, he gonna win you the league. But the Cowboys are not gonna win, man. They terrible. They can't run the ball. They already said, Jay, they said Dalvin Cook about to be the starting running back. Until they already said it. Like they looking at Dalvin.
They can't run the ball.
Terrible, bro. Terrible.
They will lose. The Dallas will lose to the Falcons this week. That's a fact.
They might get Kirk Cousins might put a 50 on him, bro.
It's a Cook
Wait,
session.
is that game in Dallas? Is that game in Dallas?
Hold on.
Because if it's in Dallas, do I gotta tell you how much the Cowboys have lost? They're 0-3 at home. They have lost each game by plus 25 points.
Oh, it's in Atlanta.
If they're at home.
It's in Atlanta. They cooked.
Yeah, they cooked anyway. You're right. They cooked anyway, though.
All right.
But if it was in Dallas,
all right. Oh no, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead, Jay. You good?
No, go ahead.
First of all, the Cowboys got to win a home game first. They got to win at home first, bro. It's the middle of the season. They 0-3 at home.
Right. All right, man. Last game of the week was the Giants Steelers. Steelers go to 6-2 after a 26-18 win over the Giants, who go to 2-6. Actually, this wasn't a bad game. Shit, the Giants ran for 157 yards. Tracy Jr. had 20 carries, 145 and a touchdown. Daniel Jones, 24 for 38, 264. 0 touchdowns, though. 1 interception, 4 sacks. Slayton 4 for 108. So they actually did pretty good on offense if Daniel Jones throws some touchdowns. The Giants, they cooked. They go to 2-6 now. We all felt Justin Fields should have stayed in the game or stayed as the starter, but you paid Russ. Russ is getting all this money. You brought him in for a reason. Once he's healthy, you have to play him, and he's winning. So you can't really knock the decision, man. He 20 for 28, very efficient. 278, 1 touchdown, no picks, got sacked 4 times. Najee Harris, 19, 114. 0 touchdowns for the Steelers. Rushing. God.
Yeah.
114
Jay, you're right. You know what?
But they rushed for 167 with no touchdowns.
Yeah, first of all, hats out. We called, man, everybody called out Najee Harris, bro, and I never seen this dude get a 30-yard run in my life. He's running over teams, through teams. He looks healthy. Yeah. Najee is playing for a contract. He don't want to go to no team. He don't want to turn to no Le'Veon Bell and go to the Jets and see the end of his career. He running for a contract. You can see it. The boy healthy, nasty. Jay, the good thing about the man cave, we all know our shit because I ain't gonna lie. I was the one that looked at you and said, okay, Russell Wilson, how the hell you go from Justin Fields to Russell Wilson? And you was right. You said they got to try it. They got to try it because that's going to open up the passing game. So I got it. First of all them Steelers fans out there, bro, let me ask you something. Because I know a lot of them where I'm from, where I live out in Erie, big Steelers fans. They got a lot of hate from Mike Tomlin. Let me ask y'all something, man. Put some respect on it.
He never had a losing season.
It's a lot. I don't know, man. It's a lot of political shit, and I think it's a lot of I'm not going to throw that card out there, man, but I think it's a lot of race shit with Pittsburgh, and I'm not going to go there. We're not about to go there, but I think it's a lot because of who he replaced, because he's not Bill Cowher, because he's not a rah-rah coach. He's not going to get in your face. He's a player. But Steelers fans, put some respect on Mike Tomlin's name, bro. This man is the third winningest coach, fourth winningest coach in history. Yeah, he ain't brought you a Super Bowl in a minute, but this man had the nuts to go out there and throw Russell Wilson out there. I thought he was crazy. Go out there, play Russell Wilson after Justin Fields got you 4 or 5 wins, and look at it now. This offense is open. This offense is flourishing. They look better. They 2-0, and now they got a bye week. and they about to get better, man. Hats off to Mike Tomlin because that's called coaching, bro. Respect that,
That's
man.
a fact. All right, man. That was the last of that. So we're gonna do a couple predictions of this week. Move on to that, then we'll throw in some MLB because that World Series cracking on right now. So we'll skip the Thursday game because y'all can do that Thursday. First game on the list. We're not gonna do all of them. I just want to do the good, some of the good ones.
Yes.
We just mentioned the Falcons Cowboys. What do you expect the Falcons to do in that game?
I think it's gonna be another ass beating, bro. I really think. Yeah, I don't care if it was in Dallas, it might be an embarrassment. I'm telling you, Cowboy fans don't even want to go to Texas Stadium no more because it gets ugly in Texas Stadium. But now you got to go to Atlanta with Kirk Cousins clicking with 4 or 5 receivers and a running game. You have no defense, you have no running game, and you have one offensive weapon. I think the Atlanta Falcons are going to put up at least 40 on the high 30s on the Cowboys. And Dak Prescott, if you got him in your fantasy, he going to throw the ball 50, 60 times because they're going to be down. He going to get you a lot of points in the fourth quarter, but this game ain't going to be close, Jay. It ain't going to be close.
Damn. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go. I like that, man. I think the Falcons, I think they put up a 30-piece too, man. I'll say 31, like 14 or something, or 10.
Yeah, at least 31. At least.
Yeah, at least 31. I see that. I'm with you on that. This
I'm gonna go 38-21 because Dak gonna get some crunch time numbers with CeeDee Lamb when they down by 20. You know that.
38-21. All right. I'll go 31-17. 31-17. Okay.
31-17. But we both agree this gonna be a blowout.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, the next one. I know the Dolphins is only 2-5, but they got Tua back now, so they got the Bills Sunday at 1:00.
That's a big game.
Yes, I know because they got their quarterback back. So I mean, normal guy, PJ, Bijan might go crazy. He might go crazy. I don't know about crazy, but he should have a good game. Bijan don't go crazy yet. He ain't there yet. But I think the Bills pull this out in a close game, though. I think the Dolphins and Bills game gonna be closer than it should be by the records.
This is Mike McDaniel's coaching career on the line right here. If he don't beat a team. If he go 2-7, it's over. If he don't beat a team like the Bills, that shows you that this team can win in the playoffs, it's over for Mike Daniels. He's never gonna coach again. I think
he never gonna coach again.
Nah, he not no head coach. Maybe. I mean, where you gonna put him? Offensive coordinator. He can't even get this offense going. So I don't know, man. I'm a big Tua fan. I'm a big Tyreek fan. They got too many weapons. They got to win this game. I'm going with the Dolphins, but I'm going with, like you said, it's going to be tight, and I think it's going to be defensive because the Bills going to make this tight. I got the Dolphins winning 19 to 19. I got the Dolphins winning 21-19 over the Bills.
Oh man, okay, I like that. I ain't mad at that. I'm going with the Bills though, man. I'm going with the Bills. 24-14 Bills. I'm going 24-14.
Yeah, that sounds more logical. When you said that sounds a lot more logical.
Yeah, something like that. Even if it's the other way around. Like I think whoever win this game, they'll win by 7 to 10 points.
Jay, first of all, Jay, where is Jalen Ramsey at? Didn't he just get paid, man? Where is this dude at, bro?
Jalen Ramsey's not the same guy. He hasn't been really getting smoked, but he's not the same guy he used to be though.
Yeah,
he not.
Like you said, he not getting one smoke, but you don't see him getting no interceptions. You don't see him getting no big plays or nothing.
Yeah, I know, none. He's not the same guy. He don't move the same. That's one thing I noticed about him. He don't move the same as he used to. I don't think he as fast as he used to be either.
He don't got that lateral, that turnaround, that quickness when he turn around.
Yeah,
and
change
shit
of direction, all that shit. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
the Dolphins paying him that money. I know. You think that was more of a legacy thing? Like, man, who else we gonna get to replace him? We might as well just pay him that big money, right?
Well, when you let Xavier Howard go because you don't want to pay him, paying Jalen Ramsey because you're paying him less money, so and he's supposed to be one of those top talents. So why not bring him in, give him a try? But I thought they was going for not paying Howard.
You're right. I forgot all about that. He younger and right now he younger and any better.
Yeah, that was their best defender. Tripping. But
yeah, so
yeah,
I wouldn't be. I know the Bills are. I'm just trying to get the Dolphins some life support, but it don't look too good, man. Don't look too good.
Yeah, it don't though. We got a real good one. Bo Nix and the Ravens. I mean the Broncos versus the Ravens Sunday at 1:00. It's in Baltimore. That's the only reason why I'm giving the Ravens this game, because it's in Baltimore. Because I actually got confidence in the Broncos and Sean Payton, but I'm gonna give it to the Ravens.
Look, we've been praising Bo Nix. Y'all praised him. Y'all was
Cam
big
Robinson.
up
Did
in
you
him.
see that Cam Robinson? Did you see that Cam Robinson trade? Vikings.
What happened?
He got the Vikings.
Oh shit! Damn, I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
Damn, all these big trades before the trade deadline.
That's a good trade, though. They need that. That's a really good trade. But I think the Ravens. I think the Ravens pulled this out at home. I think. See, I don't. 31. 31-24. Ravens. They defense.
Man, I tell you what. That's what I was just about to say. That if this was the Ravens defense from last year, and obviously that was a bad mistake to let. Well, McQueen wanted to be a Steeler anyway, but you can't let your quarterback or your defense go when you get this close to winning a championship, and you let the quarterback or your defense go, and you see it's a big hole in this Ravens defense. So if the Ravens defense was as good as it was last year, I would say that this going to be that game where they're going to beat Bo Nix up because of that Browns loss. But because the Ravens don't have that defense and Bo Nix is balling, I think it's going to be closer. But the Ravens, they got to win this game. They cannot lose to the Browns and the Broncos. If they lose this game, Jay, we don't need to talk about them beating the Chiefs. It ain't going to happen.
No, no, we don't. Hell no. And I almost picked 31-25 too.
Yeah, you cannot lose to Cleveland and Denver in with the matter of 2 weeks. So I'm going to go 30. I like 30. I'm going to go 31-23 Ravens.
So we all pretty much in the same ballpark. Salute, Bobby. Salute. We all in the same ballpark. So the biggest game, see, and I don't understand why this next game isn't at least Sunday night. Green Bay and the Lions. It's in Green Bay.
That's Sunday night football?
No, it should be. It's at 4:25. It should be at Monday night. The Monday night game is the Colts Vikings, but
the NFL flexing out the Eagles. They flexing out the Eagles and shit because we playing bum ass teams, but they don't want to flex in that game at Sunday night. You got to flex in that game.
But this is a division game, and it's the two top teams in the division, 6-1, 6-2. The Lions is 3-0 on the road. The Packers is 3-1 at home, which that matters. Them road and home records. I think this is going to be a really hard-fought game. I expect both quarterbacks to show up. I expect multiple touchdowns from both quarterbacks, a lot of yards. Running the ball is going to be the key for me. Whoever runs the ball better will win this game because Josh Jacobs got to show up. I feel like we know Montgomery and Gibbs is going to show up. And without Aiden Hutchinson, you felt like that the Lions was taking a hit on defense and they might not be the same, but they look exactly the same. For the most part, they look exactly the same. They got so many weapons, man. I I don't know. I got to think on this for like 2 seconds.
Got you.
Yep,
Jay,
the
I'm gonna help
Steelers-
you out on
Hey,
this one. Well,
real quick, Bobby, you right. You was right about the Steelers. I don't know if I laughed at you because I was optimistic about Justin Fields, like he might be good. 'Cause me and Mike always said you put him with a good team and a good coaching staff, Justin Fields will be a good quarterback. I didn't think they played Russell Wilson, but Bobby, yes, you was right. Go ahead, Skelly.
I can't see the comments. What Bobby said.
He said he warned everybody about the Steelers and we laughed at him. I don't think we laughed at him, but he definitely called it though. He definitely called it. I was just optimistic because I wanted to see Justin Fields with a good defense and a good offense, good coaching staff. You know what I mean? So,
You know what? You watched the game last night. You got to respect Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson get a bad rap for being like this cocky dude, but man, all I see from Russell Wilson is he out there signing autographs, running up and down the field, signing autographs like he about to retire and shit. He doing his walk-off season, Kobe Bryant walk-off season, and then he going out there balling, and then he's sitting down, and then he telling Justin Fields how it's done. You see him when they show him on the sideline, like, bro, go like this, then do this and this. Russell Wilson, all he's doing is paving the way for Justin Fields. Justin Fields is going to be the Steelers quarterback for the next 5 to 10 years. Russell just teaching him right now, and he teaching him right. And then Justin, all right, they're going to throw him in there. Good.
Unless Russ get them through them playoffs and they do some things in the playoffs, then it's over for Fields in Pittsburgh. They're going to trade him.
I mean, we talking – yeah. I mean, Russell, at the end of the day, you can't move from Russell at all until he either retires.
I think they want Russell, though. I think that's who they want is Russ.
How many years does Russell really got, though? He like maybe 2 or 3, maybe?
No, Russ got about 5 more years of playing left. Russ don't get hit a lot. You got to remember, Russ don't take a lot of big hits. Russ don't be out there getting killed. He hasn't for his whole career.
Is he 35 yet? I think he is.
I don't know how old Russ is, man, but Russ can play till he's 40 because he don't get hit a lot. He don't get smashed. You know what I mean? He don't take big ass hits a lot. He don't.
And he really don't need his mobility much now because he's such a good passer with the touch passes he got. So
who you got in this Lions?
It's not like he's.
Yeah, the Lions Packers. Who you got?
Yeah, the Lions.
Oh yeah, so you was tough. So come down to this. First of all, we don't even know if Jordan Love is going to play, and if he is, he's obviously going to be banged up. So I'm gonna get that to the Lions. Plus, that Lions running game, like I said, with the injury to what's the name on the defensive Lions line, this is the game where you may, if we saw a healthy Jordan Love, you might see the hurtness from the Lions because of that injury. But when you got that running back tandem of Montgomery and what's the name? I can't think of his name, but them two, bro, I don't know. And then the Lions just got too many weapons, and with the kind of hurt Jordan Love, I'm gonna go with the Lions, but I think it's gonna be close. I think it may be like 2013. I'm gonna go 2013 Lions because I feel like the Lions are going to keep continuing to drive and rise up, bro. They're gonna keep doing anything.
All right, so you got the Lions on the road. I'm gonna go with you. I got the Lions on the road. I think if Jordan Love is healthy or not, I just think the Lions they just ready. They in that mode, man. They in that mode. They just put up 52 points. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna come out and do the same thing. They're gonna play defense. They're gonna run the ball. They're gonna stick to their game plan. I got the Lions 27-20 Lions.
Yeah, I like that score. Look, picture this. They almost
go ahead.
Points between the Cowboys game and last night or yesterday. They almost put up 100 points in 2 weeks, bro. That's crazy.
That's a fact. And if y'all want to bet on any of these games, let me show you how.
National Streaming Sports is brought to you in part by BetUs.com, designed for true fans. NFL odds, Week 1 and futures, college football odds, including Heisman Trophy favorites and playoff odds, NBA odds, of division winners and playoffs, Major League Baseball playoff and World Series odds, the National Hockey League Conference playoffs, and Stanley Cup odds, and boxing wagers. Betting opportunities include versus the spreads and outright winners, also during the game. Use our link on our website, nessp.info, the Bet Us Opportunities webpage, for a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. Must be 21 years old, and remember, bet responsibly.
Bet responsibly after y'all hit that QR code in the top right corner of your screen. It'll take you right where you need to go, and you can find out everything you need to find out. But let's get back to it. This game is it's a big game for the teams, the Rams and the Seahawks, because it's implications in this game. The Rams are 0-3 on the road. The Seahawks, to save their season, need to beat the Rams in this game because they don't want to go to 4-5. Start going backwards because you just lost. You don't want to lose 2 in a row. That's why this is a big game, I think. But I actually see the Rams with Puka back, cut back. Puka had a big game in the last game. He had a big game, over 100 yards, all that good stuff. I think they do it again, and they go out there and put up, I'll say, because the Rams can score, man. They can score they can score points, man. So I'll go 24-17, 24-18. Because they miss, some shit happens. This is going to be a weird one, I think. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Yeah, see, I don't know what's going on with Scully. Technical difficulties. You muted, bro. Unmute your mic. Hold on, let me see. Can I do it? If I can do it, I don't think he know. Unmute your mic. Well, while he's fixing that, I think the Rams go out and bust ass again. Geno needs to win this game. He need to come out, throw for 300 and something yards, throw some touchdowns, run the ball. Defense is going to be the key in this game. I think the corners for the Seahawks is just they're going to have a hard time guarding Puka and Cooper Kupp. So I'm going to watch it as much as I can. But, yeah, I got the Rams. 24.
My bad, Jay.
24-17. Oh, you good. 24-17 Rams.
24-17. What I was asking, Michael Vick muted me and shit. I forget we get muted when the commercial come on. Who's at home? The Rams?
No, the Seahawks.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, we was talking about that earlier. I think Seattle, man. I don't know DK. I don't know if DK is gonna play. If not, then that's a big loss for Geno. Geno's not playing well. Seattle defense not playing well, and now you get Puka back, you get Kupp back. Stafford's already been balling a little bit while they were gone. You got Kyron Williams. I think the Rams about to reel off some victories. I think they about to make that run in the half of the season. So I got the Rams. I think the Rams going to put up, man, that Seattle defense not playing good. I got the Rams putting up 30. I got 34-21 Rams. I think they're going to beat Seattle up, bro.
Beat down. Okay, I ain't mad at that. All right, Monday night is probably the last big game. Buccaneers, Chiefs in Kansas City, which we already said we believe the Chiefs will win that game. I think you said that too. I don't know. I don't remember right off the top, but I'm definitely going with the Chiefs. I think the Bucks. I do think the Bucks have a good game. I think Baker has a good game, but he's going to throw turnovers, and he's not the Chiefs. They don't have Andy Reid to make sure everything is okay. You know what I mean? They don't got that security blanket. You know what I mean? So I'll go Chiefs. It's going to be low. I'll say 21-17 Chiefs.
Yeah, I got 17-10 Chiefs. I think it's going to be like you see how the Chiefs are winning. They don't need no offense. You know, Kelsey might show up, he might not. but that defense is gonna help. You know, Bo Nix ain't got that many weapons to score on that Chiefs defense, so I think it's gonna be 17-10 Chiefs. So yeah.
All right.
Jay,
Well,
before you run to the next topic, who the Bengals and Eagles playing? Let's run through that real quick. I ain't look at that.
Oh yeah, our teams. Yeah, we might as well do our teams, huh? Let's see. The Bengals. We got the Raiders at home. We ain't won a home game yet. We 0-4 at home, but I think this will be the game where we get our win. Joe, he been showing up, doing what he do. Our defense is just so suspect. Jacoby Myers is back in the lineup for the Raiders, and we also got to worry about Max Crosby on the defensive side. We protect Joe really good this year, but I think our secondary, it's going to be hard. You got Stover. You got Brock Bowers out there. I think we win the game, but I think it's going to be like 24-21. 24-21 Bengals at home for our first home win. Because our secondary just going to give up too much.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why the Bengals are what they are when I was watching that Eagles game, and I just couldn't. I guess it is the defense because everything's clicking offensively, but yeah,
and we was missing T. Higgins. We was missing T. Higgins too.
Yeah, T. Higgins would have made a big difference in that game, so hopefully he get back healthy. I mean, the Bengals got to win. They got to win again. They can't. You got it, like you said, home win. You got to get the first home win. I think they're gonna blow them out, man. I think this the game. Jamar Chase gonna go off, and you might as well just throw to Chase 20 times, get him 3 touchdowns, and get up out of there with that victory, bro. So I got the Bengals 34, and I think they might put up maybe 23. Like you know how it is, suspect defense. So
yeah, suspect defense. They gonna allow some points for sure.
But I think the Bengals going to
go. Eagles, Jaguars.
Dougie P coming back. Doug P back.
Yeah, y'all at home too, so this about to be a blowout. 38, 14.
78-0.
Damn, 38-0. Damn.
Nah, we gonna show Doug P some respect. You know, he got that trophy out there. We got to show him some respect. So I feel like Nick gonna pull back the dogs in the fourth quarter. So I say I'm gonna say 30 to 13. It's gonna be a blowout though.
30-13. All right, man. All right. I like it. All right, so coming to an end. We got about 18 minutes. We're going to move over to some MLB tonight, 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time. Game 4, Dodgers-Yankees. Yankees look like shit. Dodgers look like they about to go out there and just sweep these dudes. So far, is this what you expected, or is it like a little disappointment? I wanted the Subway Series.
I mean, you know what, Jay? It don't matter. At the end of the day, this is just a show. We just keep watching this shit, bro. Like at the end of the day, everybody that's a baseball fan wants to see, no matter if they hate the Yankees or not, they want to see them in it. It's always fun when they want to see the Indians. I ain't gonna call them the Guardians. They want to see the Indians. They want to see the Yankees. They want to see the Phillies. They want to see the Dodgers, right? So the Yankees, they beat up in the NLCS, and now they're in the World Series. And it's the same show, man. The big $300 million payroll, can't win a game. But this is the series we did want to see, that Subway Series, because it's New York. We want to see that. But this is the next best thing, LA versus New York. And the Yankees went in the bed again, man. Like, it's just, this is bad for baseball. They got to win a game. They got to win a game, man. It's bad. It's bad.
Who you got?
The Yankees they got to win. The Yankees have to win, man. If this is sweet, we already don't watch a lot of baseball, but at the end of the day, if this is sweet, it's hard to watch this shit, man. Like, come on, bro. You got to win.
What's that say? Los Angeles at the top of that Lakers right there. That say Los Angeles, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that Los
Hey,
Angeles.
speaking of the Lakers, I think y'all
Yo.
gonna make some noise this year.
No, we about to go to that. I ain't even a Laker. I ain't a Laker though. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a Cleveland dude, but I like Cleveland. But anywhere LeBron go, I'm watching him. I like what JJ Redick is doing. He got them running. He moving. He got them moving. They running a lot of actions. AD 30 plus points in all three of they. Actually, all four. I think he had 30 against the Suns in the loss last night.
Hey, Steve Kerr, that's how you coach a team, Steve Kerr. You might as well put JJ Redick on that USA team where he belongs. He need to coach that team.
That is a fact. The Lakers third right now in the West, 3-1. Phoenix is 3-1. They only losses is to each other. And then you got Oklahoma City at number 1, 3-0. Dallas 2-1. Clippers 2-1. The Warriors 2-1. And then going down to the Pelicans 2-1. Minnesota 2-1.
I'm taking this off, right? I'm gonna take this off because I'm riding with the Cavs this year. Fuck the Sixers, man. For real.
4-0, baby. Cavs number 1 in the East, 4-0.
I'm riding with Donovan Mitch. Yo, the Sixers are trash, man. And B and all them dudes, man. I'm tired of the Sixers. I'm rolling with two.
How do you feel about already before the season? The season started now, but before the season even started, Embiid talk about he ain't playing back-to-backs, but he just played in the Olympics. And now Paul George talking about he ain't playing back-to-backs for the rest of their careers. How do you feel about that? It's almost like they giving up already.
Basically for the rest of their careers?
Rest of their careers. I know Joel Embiid said the rest of his career. I don't know if Paul George said his career, but he did say that they both said this season for sure.
Jay, does it really matter? They ain't played a back-to-back yet. They both hurt already. They bums. Like it don't even matter. Then okay, don't play no back-to-back, right? And then this is what the NBA need to do. Find the hell out of them dudes. And people playing tickets to come see y'all. Y'all won't play no full game. Look, cut their salary in half, and they can't even make a back-to-back because they both hurt already.
They investigating Embiid though for that. They investigating them for that shit though. Like it's crazy. I don't understand it. The process been over, but we got Cleveland at 4-0, number 1, Boston 4-0, number 2. Orlando is the team that everybody in the NBA better worry about in that Eastern Conference. Man, Carroll just dropped 52 last night. They 3-1 at number 3, Miami 2-1 at number 2, Chicago 2-2, Atlanta at 6 2-2. So the East looked trash again. The West look better because they got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams with winning records right now in the early season. And the East got 4.
I'm about to go get my LeBron. As soon as I get home, putting my Embiid shit up, putting all my Sixers shit up, and I'm about to go get my LeBron James jersey, break that motherfucker out, my Kyrie Irving, I'm done. My Brad Daughtery. I'm about to throw my Brad on.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get deeper in the season so we can really start having shit to talk about. You know what I mean?
You know,
it's early right now, so we'll talk about a couple things.
In the NFL, and we at the end of the baseball. Basketball just started, so we ain't even got to get on it. But it's looking exciting, though, Jay. It's starting to look exciting, but around the end of the year, we'll be picking up. Yeah, we'll be picking up end of the year, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Real quick, we got 10 minutes. We're going to do some college football predictions for this week coming up. We got some good games, man. At 12 o'clock, which I feel like the Buckeyes and Penn State should be a late game. But it's number 4 versus number 3. We lost that game to Oregon. We just pulled off a win against Nebraska, which that we should have blew them out because Indiana blew them out 56-7. But Penn State might be without Drew Allard. I don't know if he playing. It's a game time decision. We got to go to Happy Valley and Penn State. Go to Penn State in the whiteout and pull this game out, man. I'm confident in our offense for sure, but our defense is not really living up to what they should be living up to, and I blame that on Jim Knowles. I don't think he's using the players right. I don't think his play calling in situational play calling, I don't think he's been doing a good job. That's why we gave up so many big plays to Oregon. I don't like that, bro. It don't make sense to me. But I'm gonna pick us. I'm gonna pick the Buckeyes. I'm gonna pick the Buckeyes and let's see, 24-21. Actually, this might be a defensive game. Actually, so I'm gonna go 20-17. I'm gonna go 20-17. 2017.
You know, it's tough. It's tough for me, Jake, being a Philly kid, but also being a Ohio State. I love Ohio State, bro. You know, but I grew up being a Penn State dude. So this is tough for me. But like you said, I think it's
both teams got two All-American running backs.
I know. So it's going to be – I don't want to see no defensive game because I want to see them running backs getting at it because both of them going to kill in the league.
It's the Big Ten, bro.
It's the Big Ten, and it's going to be a defensive game. See, and that's where my problem lies. You was talking about the Ohio State defense not looking like they supposed to look. Penn State, man, I think this is going to be a really good throwback game. Defense, running, hard hitting. Overtime, I'm looking at first one to 21 wins. I'm not picking a winner, Jay. I'm not picking a winner.
I can't even knock you for that. I can't. But we already played a big game against Oregon. We lost 32-31 in Eugene. Penn State ain't played nobody yet. This is their first big game.
Yeah. I want it to be. We playing for a tie. Let's get a tie. That's so we can both play each other in the championship. Fuck it.
No, well, right now, hold on. Right now, let's see where we at. Big Ten. Right now, Indiana is 5-0 in the conference. Oregon is 5-0 in the conference. Y'all number 3, y'all 4-0, and we number 4. We 3-1. So as of right now, because Oregon beat us, but we also play Penn State. I mean, we also play Indiana later in the season. So we have to beat Penn State and we have to beat Indiana to be number 2 in the Big Ten and play in the championship and get back against Oregon. Now, if y'all beat us, y'all will stay at 3rd because Oregon and Indiana are both. I don't know if y'all play Indiana or Oregon. Actually, let me see.
See, so that's what I'm pushing for, Jay. I'm pushing for. I want.
Listen to this though. Hold on. Listen real quick. Real quick. Listen to this shit. So Indiana, Oregon, and Penn State do not play each other at all. The top 3 teams in the Big Ten do not play each other at all. So that means Oregon has to lose, and we have to beat Indiana in order. Because if y'all beat us, in order for y'all to get to number 2 or number 1, we have to beat Indiana, or they have to lose a game, and Oregon got to lose a game. Other than that, y'all gonna be 3 regardless.
Okay, so that's what now that you said it that way, I think y'all gonna beat Indiana, and I want to see Ohio State. You guys got to beat Indiana. I want to see Ohio State. My championship, which will make me really want to watch it, is Ohio State and Penn State. I want to see that shit. We ain't seen that shit in a minute. So I'm gonna go with Penn State beating y'all, so y'all can turn around and beat Indiana. And then that make it so we got better chance to see O State and the Lions in the championship, because that's what I want to see. So I'm going to go that route.
Yeah, and depending on how they do it, Oregon wins the tiebreaker against us, though. So if Oregon lose one game and we both got one loss, they're going to give it to Oregon. So we won't be able to play y'all unless Oregon lose 2 games. Oregon's got to lose 2 games.
Right. I feel like if they can all get in that Final Four, then it's a big chance for them to play regardless. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and it is, and I like how it's shaping up. I just don't like that the top 3 teams don't play each other. I don't like that at all. If it's gonna be the best team, the best 2 teams go, then everybody has to play everybody.
Yeah,
that's how it should be. All the top teams.
That's if the NCAA, the College Football League, understood money. If they really wanted to make this a money game and really get people's attention, they would play it like that. Everybody would have to. The loser would play the loser. Then you'd have like a 4th place, 5th place, and you'd have a 3rd, and then you could you could break down them wins and finally see who's number one. You know?
Yeah. So when they make these schedules, they need to. These teams, the NCAA need to make it to where they got to consider that shit, man. Because the 3 top teams not playing each other is crazy. I mean, it makes for more chaos. It does, but USC not good this
That's
year.
okay. We like it.
But Michigan's not good this year. USC's not good this year. Washington's not good this year. Those are 3 teams that can beat one of those teams. Like we only got to play. Actually, we play all 3 of y'all. Ohio State got to play Indiana, Oregon, and motherfucking Penn State. You feel me? Like
I think the whole idea of us coming up with this, I think the entire Man Cave squad should be able to pick, being that college pick, we should be able to help them out a little bit so they can figure this shit out, Jay.
Let's go, man. Because I want to see Penn State play Oregon this year. I want to see Indiana play Oregon and Penn State this year. All the top 4 teams right now is no reason why we shouldn't be on each other's schedules. But I get what they did because you expect Washington to be good. You expect Michigan to still be good. You expect USC to be so these teams could potentially have losses, but it didn't play out like that. So now we might end this shit. If y'all beat us, we can end with 3 undefeated teams in our fucking division.
That's crazy.
Crazy. That is crazy to me.
But that's why they need, like you said, they gotta have that playoff, that seeding. They need to do like the NFL. They need to seed them, and then the loser played it. Why not play a couple extra games? Loser play the loser, and then you figure out who's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for real. You know?
I'm with you on that. They got to figure out something, man, because I don't like that. Unless if you're going to do it like that, just go back to divisions, man. Split the Big Ten back up if you're going to do it like that.
They ain't never going to figure it out. We've been watching this 30 years, and they still ain't figured it out. Every 6 years, they try to change it and doing this, and they still ain't doing it right.
All right, real quick, because we ain't got much time left. Real quick, we got Duke, Miami, 6-2 Duke, 8-0 Miami. Who you got?
I got Miami.
I got Miami also. I think that's going to be a big win for them. Duke can pull off the upset, but I got Miami. All right, we got Ole Miss, Arkansas, 6-2, 5-3 Arkansas. Who you got?
I got Ole Miss.
All right, so do I. All right, we got Minnesota, 5-2 Illinois. Who you got?
Yeah, I gotta go Illinois. Is whoever's at home in that one, probably Illinois, I think, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Illinois. All right, Oregon, Michigan. In Michigan.
Oregon. Michigan's terrible this year. Yeah, I gotta go Oregon. I think this gonna be the game where Michigan pretty much wrap it up. It's a wrap.
Okay. All right, South Carolina, Texas A&M. Texas A&M is the top team in the SEC right now. South Carolina 4-3. I got Texas A&M.
Yeah, I'm going A&M.
All right, Louisville, Clemson. Louisville 5-3. Clemson 6-1. I got Clemson.
I got Clemson. They're gonna start their ride. They might try to get in that top 4, in that top 6.
All right, and then we got number 18 Pittsburgh 7-0 against number 20 SMU 7-1. Who you got?
Pittsburgh, let's go.
I got Pittsburgh with you, baby, and that wraps up today's show, man. Scully and Mike or whoever show up Thursday, we'll see y'all Thursday. I miss y'all off the rails, man, because I got to work that shift now, so it is what it is. But we appreciate the chat. Appreciate Scully for always popping up. Appreciate the viewers. Yes, sir. You already know, man. So, with that being said, salute. See y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace, Scully.
Peace out, man. Game.